Welcome to the grind. Kind of took a break way earlier. Um, I'm back now just because my crate was about to open. Um, Technically, that's like quite honestly the only reason I waited as much time as I did. I want to get to this next one as soon as possible, so kind of stuck. Oh, that's why. So I primarily wanted to get to open my crate right now, due to the fact that all the rewards in the preview section are basically time limited outfits and VP and silver and just boosters for the event. So I'm hoping by the next year they're not time limited items. But I figure you have to be a way higher tier in order to have it be permanent items. It even states it, which makes me bitter that I didn't make it to Ace. Well, there we go. Higher ranking means a greater chance of getting higher quality event exclusive airdrops. That's kind of cool. But not really since I'm a low tier. So I mean, that's like dumb. gonna start this. So so exhausted, just mentally drained with how many matches I've lost and how many points I've lost this season overall. Just like so devastating. Less people to worry about, but I don't want to take the risk. I'd rather do this solo squad. For the time being. I also wonder if this helmet just like dropped me points like heavy. Youch. Huh. So I went solo. It's like people all within like my tier range. It's only like a good 20. Yeah, like 20. I counted out 16. Like, at least like 20, because there's a few that were running around I wasn't too sure. So, let's hope this goes well. SMG's at low though, and that's why that's been such a heavy hotspot. Did not make sense. Oh man, that's hilarious. Oh, that's so funny. That's so crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I was gonna say this one, but I kind of figured out. Sorry. If I say this the wrong way, if I verbalize this the wrong way, it's like totally the wrong comment. So I'm gonna keep it. Just gonna SMG. Thompson SMG. So they expect me to get a kill with first. Unless I find something better. no, no. Dang it. Now I see how they're crossing my scripts. So when I play these games, sometimes I'll recover some of the lucid dream states and astral projections that I've been involved in. And right now I've realized that there's people that I told to dang it. People like, well, people that I told to make sure to protect themselves from like all my from my enemies. My enemies, regardless, and so one of those states turned into them saying they had a lawyer. It's such a bad joke. So like, I started noticing this like a few months back. It's like I'd have these like lucid daydreams that I'd be trying to fight, and the only way I can explain how I eventually like most of these is by isolating them and putting them like in order, almost like a picture in picture, but like trying to isolate the whole grid. But it just made me laugh. Sometimes it just overrides my whole screen. But I mean, like, I can't see a single thing sometimes. But it was also this also started a few years back when one of my devices started getting glitching out. So they started doing the same thing in order to cover it up. But my device was glitching out for a few years. I had this like pretty dope laptop. It had a touchscreen. It's a Sony, so it's complete garbage, and I already know most of their tricks, most of their subliminal tricks. So if I ever have to take them to court and prove half this stuff for them trying to like slander my name or trying to say that he's just crazy or something. You know, Robart does a nut check real quick. Yeah. And the Asian guy never wakes up from the chin check that I accidentally added by over powerhouse. It's just like boom, double whammy. Bro. I was being serious. Okay, so whatever. It has like a flicker rate, and this is how I figured out everything about like flicker rates, and ended up having someone verify it for me. But this stuff's kind of just. I didn't really have any verify. I remember finding this info online also, but not online. It was like some science channel program. For lack of a better explanation to this one. Dang it. But either way, so they started trying to incorporate it, and I fought it off for that reason. I was just like, nah, I ain't trying to cross, like, I ain't trying to get crossed. I ain't getting crossed. I ain't gonna let someone cross me to where it tries, like, demeaning, or trying to think of the proper term. I hate when my bot just starts picking stuff up. Figure this is a squad. There's like no way it can't be. Or someone with a squad in the area. Makes me want to bail and run, but so remedial, level 3 best, that's so dope. I thought it was a backpack. But I've done that a few times already, or mistake the best for a backpack. Get murked. Gonna find boosters. That's epic. That that airplane scared me. And then these footsteps did. I didn't even lose any HP. Snuck up on both of them. Stuck them solid. AKM love. Oh, that's why. They'll have to push down a few buildings because it was two of them. No! That stupid bitch is in the area. Took my kill. I knew it. Guys are lagging on purpose this season. It makes me wonder if I'll get this guy. Oh, so clutch. Man, that's why I have no room. I have like 1,500 boosters. After taking out everyone at after owning Los Leones. Oh, whoa, bro. Five of those. Probably 2 of those. The rest of the match. I hope. Since there was someone shoot here, I'm gonna wrap around. Don't have a vehicle, but I think going by foot might just be enough. Oof, told you. I knew there was someone still waiting for someone to leave the zone. Probably my vehicle. And a level 3 helmet. Some more. And an M24. With a daytime scope. No! Fucking A. I accidentally ran through the door. Damn it. Stupid bitch got lucky. Oh, that's so shitty. I went to pop the door, and then my cat. I've been dealing with this edging issue all fucking season, too. Oh, that sucks, dude. He edged the corner. I'm so fucking bitter. Oh, man. I hate when this happens. This is like a stereotypical glitch, dude. I went to do this, and bam. Fuck, dude. Oh, this sucks. When stereotypical realities hit in a game. Like, really? Like, so bitter. Shaking from so much anger. Joke. Might just run 11 of these, take a quick intermission type break. Oh, this is 2 hours. Next grade seems to be one of the other 2 hour ones also. Advanced airdrops, and then it's a normal airdrop, so figure you could run that and then run a few more for the next one. I'm not trying to do that yet. Dude, that's so savage. I'm so fucking pissed. When glitches make your life downward spiral. Because pedophiles are in video games torturing people in real life. 420 SMG kills at Los Leones. I'm actually not too sure what killed. Okay, it's week 3. Oh yeah. I did that earlier. Before I took a break. Worse when pedophiles blaming other people. Worse when these pedophiles blamed another person. Or however the pedophiles blamed another person. No, this sucks, man. Six kills though. Came out clutch. That's like the perfect example video of how to play with a squad or how to play against people. How your whole squad should be playing against other people. Mainly when they're lagging. It's to offset their motions and to offset what they're possibly able to do and whatnot. I knew I was pushing on this guy too much, but I was just opening the door to bait to see where he was at, and then it kind of backfired. So bad. Should have shot the door down. Figured that would get me caught though. Too many bullets wasted. Top 10 finish though, I think. 6th place with 6 kills. Total 1,240 damage. Oh, that's the mission I completed. Deal a total of 1,000 damage in a single match in classic mode. Because I got the A-type scope earlier also. This sucks. That's a pretty good match. Good recovery after like 10 matches of like meager gains. I'll have to decline that for now. McKendy win. Got me good points. I had a good chance to clutch it. Oh, the McKendy win was epic. I think my stream had crashed, but some kid was like in the area. I knew he was sniping. I knew he was in a ghillie suit because I'd seen him prior to like everything, but he was just at a distance, and I didn't take a few shots to not expose myself. I didn't want to just like tear up like his vest and not do anything. Like, I mean, not tear up his vest, but just like dig up his vest 1 or 2 times to get my hopes up. But I really have to play smart and just go for really killing people. Just gotta keep shooting until the person's dead. Um, Otherwise, you get stuck with those glitch dynamics where you get docked points, docked like connection issues. Due to connection, 2 or 3 of your shots don't work due to the fact that you stop shooting. So the next 2 shots just don't count because your connection lagged out. I mean, it's just because it sometimes happens. Your connection will lag out. This is legitimately what happens. So 1 or 2 of your shots won't count. Or not so much won't count. By the time they count, it's way late. It's like really, really late, and it completely is too late by that point. They don't pay attention. It's just kind of the system. They haven't fixed the issue, but it keeps happening consistently all the time. But oh, so the guy, so I like figure I'm gonna wrap around. The high side of the hill is like heavily exposed. No one's gonna close on it anyways, or it's gonna be right there, heavily exposed. I'd rather take the low side on this situation because I have my teammate. We can just flank. I figure he's a little kid. He's pretty good though. He had like 8 kills. He pulled MVP. Little kid. So I mean, it was just like crazy. But he basically carried, and I just like clutched. Took out the last few people. I basically took him from place to place to kill people, and I basically got him the dub, his first dub of the season. So it's cool. I got him the win, his first chicken dinner of the season. So it's cool. Super cool. His first win of the season. Whatever. That's the best way to put it. But so it's way cool. But whatever. So I wrap around the hill. I was prone, figuring the guy really wouldn't see me. I'm in black, kind of like all black. I'll just look like a mush shape because it was one of the Weekendy night mode missions or maps, and see him crawling around because I knew he had a ghillie suit. So I was looking through all like the grassy area. There's barely any, but there was like black grass here and there where he was coming back from. And he's crawling around, and I like by the time I like fully like register where he's gonna go, I like go to shoot his head, and he glitches out. He lags out like 50 frames. I lie not, like 50 frames skipped because I went for a headshot. I went for a headshot, knowing where he was at, knowing where he was crawling, how fast he was crawling, and everything. I went for a headshot, and it lags out. It goes full body. It like skips 50, 60 frames easy, like a whole like 500, 600 frames actually. It was like a whole 1 to 2 actually be like 150, 200 frames. It's like 3 seconds, like quick glitch type setup. It just like snaps from like one segment to like straight down on his body. So I got scared and I like shot him once and I shot him again like super quick. I had to like consistently just go for like a spitfire shot because I didn't know if the guy was gonna just stand up and walk away and then just like murk me and my teammate because he was looking directly at my teammate. Like he knew exactly where he was at and he was just like crawling to him, like hoping to snake on him, like all these snakes have been doing lately. And I just totally just popped him, and I guess that's why it lagged out because I popped him for being a snake, and it lags out and it hits him in the body. Like it was smart, dude. It was clever how the kid was running it. He totally just goes straight up the gut to the first kid he sees, and he just got popped by his teammate for not knowing. He was hoping it was another solo, like the last guy that he had just killed. I murked him though. Super solid. Super stoked. Couldn't get over it. Still can't get over it. Well, what? Now I can do two at a time? Oh, what? That's solid. That's what it does. That's all it does? That's gay. Talk about me being bitter. Get. It's like gay. Guess I could skip 10 at that point. Same amount of time. Oh, look at that. So big. So dumb. I have to open 18 more to be able to open 3 at a time. This will give me 20. And now I have 16 hours that I can skip and 120 minutes. So like 2 hours. Super solid. In smaller increments. And I also have silver, so I can definitely eventually, hopefully, maybe not have to, but I might use silver. I wouldn't use it. I'm trying not to use it. Actually I wouldn't use it for the to unlock because that's so expensive. So expensive. Just to get a bunch of time limited outfits. Oh yeah, preview. Boom. Yep. It's only time limited outfits, and at the most you can only get them for 3 days. Oh, sorry. That was like an attempt to burp while trying not to burp while like squishing like my mouth while like totally grossed out by it while like totally saying like oh my god like no way like oh my god like no way it's an ugly bit. I mean it's a stupid it's a chick that ruined my life. I mean it's ruining my life. I mean it's trying to ruin my actually it's a huh. Why am I giving compliments? She ain't paying me. Huh. I'm so bitter. I'm so bitter. I think I'm gonna go solo squads for the next few weeks. Unless I have Meow or someone else with me, I'm gonna go solo. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think that's what I'm being forced into or pressed into.